National Center on Addiction and Substance Abuse at Columbia University finds that 75% of all high school students have used alcohol, tobacco, or either legal or illicit drugs, and that 20% of these adolescents are addicted. The data also supports previous studies that link early substance use to addiction later in life. 90% of Americans who are currently addicted started smoking, drinking, or using drugs before age 18.
Drug use during adolescence can be detrimental to many aspects of a teen's life. Specifically, it affects the hippocampus, which controls memory and helps regulate mood. Since the hippocampus evolves until age 25, drug use during the teenage years can be detrimental to the development of these functions. Seemingly harmless substance use during adolescence can develop into addiction later in life. When teens use substances, the reward circuit in their brains are activated. Serotonin and dopamine play a large role in the reward circuit. For example, when a teen uses ecstasy, it stimulates the serotonin release and inhibits serotonin reuptake, while cocaine stimulates dopamine release.
Marijuana affects memory, judgment, and perception. It also increases the heart rate. Opioids such as the pain relievers, Oxycontin and Vicodin, central nervous system depressants such as Xanax and Valium, and stimulants like Concerta and Adderall are the most commonly abused prescription drugs. Among youth who are 12 to 17 years old, 7.4% reported past year non-medical use of prescription medications, according to the National Institute on Drug Abuse's 2011 Monitoring the Future study.
Prescription drug and over-the-counter drug abuse is increasing across all ages, but specifically for adolescents because, like marijuana, these drugs are perceived as being safe because they are technically legal and prescribed by doctors. Widespread availability, misconceptions and perceptions about the safety of these drugs, and a lack of parental knowledge and involvement facilitate the growing trend of prescription and over-the-counter drug abuse.
Specifically for parents, teachers, and school counselors implementing prevention programs for adolescents, here are some guidelines to follow when preventing illicit drug use. Do not link certain drugs with famous celebrities, as this tends to glamorize drug use. Do not provide benefits to use, such as weight loss or increase in energy. Do not use language that may suggest that drug use is the norm for all adolescents. Limit information on where to access drugs, how the drug is used to get high, and the effects of the drug. Avoid showing images of people using the drug and specific labels of the drugs.
Teens who abuse substances are more likely to develop mental health issues such as anxiety, depression, and conduct disorder. We now have enough science to show that adolescent substance use is America's #1 public health problem.